Hi, my name is Anna Jackson, and I'm a curious mind who wants to meet interesting people. That's why this show is called What Do You Say with Anna J. So, should we go and meet somebody? Hello, and yes, I'm back to What Do You Say with Anna J, and I'm Anna J. So, it's been a while since I've been here. I was in a car accident, and I'm much better. I'm walking, I'm wearing heels, but I wanted to have my first guest as somebody really special. So today I'm joined by someone who's practically a household name here in Kelowna. From her work on city council to her decades-long career in hospitality and her tireless community service, she is a prominent and approachable figure in Kelowna and to our own civic life. She's respected for her energy, advocacy, and hands-on approach to community service, let's say. My guest is at Dehart of Kelowna. Can you guess? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Maxine Dehart. Hello, lovely.
Hello, lovely yourself.
Hello. Oh my goodness.
Thank you for having me. When you phoned, I was so pleased. I thought, oh my goodness, Anna,
I love you so much. I mean, and I tell you, when I say these words about you are so approachable and so happy, Max would come to visit me in the hospital and bring me these little goodie bags of all these little toiletries and all those things that you never want to ask because you're embarrassed. She brought them to me. I couldn't walk and she was there. So thank you, Max. And I, knew I was going to come back.
It's hard for a husband sometimes or someone to bring certain things. The women know we need, right?
Exactly. So I know that there is so much more in that introduction that I really wanted to say. We're gonna talk about a little bit about, well, we can actually read about it. We all know about your Kelowna Capital News column. We know that your United Way fundraiser, the breakfast, we're going to tap into that. But I kind of wanted to go really back, and if you can remember when you say, oh, that was a long time ago, what made Maxine Dehart? Like, what kind of girl were you? What kind of, like, rambunctious?
Oh, I was a problem for my parents.
Were you? Of course you were.
Yeah, I was always a problem.
Tell me a little bit about
Three girls, I was the oldest.
Yeah.
My sister Linda was 14 years younger, and then Tracy, who's a realtor here.
Oh,
Tracy Nago.
Oh, okay.
That my sister.
That's your sister? Oh.
She's been over 25 years, but she's like 13 years my junior.
Okay.
So she came along quite a bit later.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Kelowna like in 1970.
Yes, because you moved to Kelowna because you wanted to work in finance.
I just never went back. I worked for Scotiabank.
In Scotiabank.
And then I just never went back. I just stayed here, and that was kind of the end of it. And so I worked for Scotiabank for 14 years.
Right.
And I married Chris Dehart, local.
Yeah.
And then we got transferred to Vancouver. But the bank transferred me too. I worked on the 34th floor of the Scotia Tower.
And so
commercial loans.
In commercial loans.
Yeah. So I worked there with all the regional managers. But I cried every day. I wanted to come back to Kelowna.
You did.
Every day. We had some very good times in Vancouver. We still have some wonderful friends.
Yeah.
And we actually hit Vancouver it never rained for a year and a half. We had the odd rain. It was just before Expo, and it was one of the most spectacular years.
Yeah.
It's sort of an anomaly, right?
Wow.
So we did a lot of stuff. We met a lot of good friends. We still have friends. I went down last weekend to the Celebration of Lights.
You did?
Yeah, that was great. So we have a lot of friends and relatives down in Vancouver. So, but I cried, and so then one day Chris got an opportunity to come back with TELUS.
Oh, he was at TELUS?
He got transferred with TELUS.
Okay.
And he came back with basically TELUS. It was BT&E then. There was different facets.
Well, I know it changes a little.
Yeah.
Like Rogers.
And so we came back, and I was so happy to come back. But I went back to the bank, and I don't know, it was different. And then one of our clients, Terry Memple, had the Ramada Hotel. Wasn't the Ramada then.
No.
It was the Lodge Motor Inn. And then we went to Lodge Hotel, and now we're Ramada.
Okay.
So a position came up in the convention area. And my dad owned hotels, and my uncle were hotels in Calgary. So I was pretty familiar.
Yes.
So then I went to work for Terry, and I've been at the hotel 40 years.
And so what is your role at the hotel? Because everybody knows the United Way breakfast,
Yes.
and we know that you're associated with the hotel. So what is your...
Director of Sales and Marketing.
So you're still doing that?
Yes. Yeah.
Brilliant.
And so, it's my job to fill the hotel.
Yeah.
And we have a convention manager, but I work with Sergio and I work with everyone in the hotel.
Right.
It is basically director of sales and marketing is to sell the hotel.
So that is your kind of your day job, full-time job. What then made you go to council? Was it something that was happening in Kelowna that you wanted to change, or was it just? So tell me about that.
Well, it's kind of funny.
Oh, I love funny.
But people know the story. So I always was interested in politics.
Yeah.
And of course, Walter Gray is a very good friend of mine. He was a mentor. Jerry Zimmerman, the fire chief, and
yeah.
different people. And that's how we all ended up on council together. But with me, it just, the timing was right. And to tell you the truth, and I know people know this story, but
I have researched and I don't know the story.
I was really tired of every council meeting. All council talked about was chickens. Are we going to have chickens in the backyard? It was a real big thing back then. And every council meeting, and I just thought, our beautiful city, we have so much to offer, and all council at that time was talking about was chickens.
So give me a timeline. What year was that?
I got elected first time in 2011.
2011. Okay, so
before that.
Oh, at the same time,
No, not all the councillors, I'm saying.
Oh, I get it. No, I know.
But it was in Kelowna, everybody was laughing about it. And, I'd say to Walter Gray, and I'd say, why is the chicken thing keep councillors still bringing up this chicken thing? Is there nothing else? Look at our city. I mean, we did for 2 years, we've done over $1 billion of zoning.
Yeah.
Like now, but so look at our city. But anyway, I just thought, maybe it's a chance for me. I know a lot of people in town. Maybe somebody would give me a chance. So I decided to do it, and people did give me a chance, and I'm very, very grateful for that.
Remember, what made you kind of go, I'm going to do this now, and this is what my platform, and because every year it's almost unanimous that.
But I had help. Because people had to help me because I'd never run before.
Oh, I know.
So they had help, and so they all helped me, and I guess name recognition always helps.
Yeah.
So people that I had helped in the past, they probably thought, well, Maxine, she helped me in the college, she helped me in the hotel.
Yeah.
Like people vote for you for different reasons.
Yes,
exactly. You get to meet the smartest, I would say, the smartest cookie in the jar, but you always have something to offer.
Yeah.
Like, I have
what do you have to offer?
Well, on council, we all have but now I've been on many years, so now I've learned so many. But don't think I haven't thought of mistakes. I tell people too, people say, do you like everything, Maxie? I said, of course I don't like everything. But you elect us, we do the best we can. I might not win every vote, or maybe we will agree, but you just do the best you can. And everything I voted for, I think back sometimes and think, no, that was a mistake. Like, we all learn.
So what was something that you advocated for and that you're really proud of, and that is kind of like a proud moment in your long tenure? Because
it's hard to say because as a council, we have our priorities.
Yeah.
And we all do our priorities. And we have priorities of safety and of homelessness and of agriculture. We have priorities of transportation.
Of course.
So we all sort of band together and have,
I know, but this is your show,
well,
Max. I want to talk about you.
Well, it's hard in politics because you work as a team.
Yeah.
You have to work as a team.
Right.
You can't, here's the problem. You don't want to be a one-issue councillor. And I never wanted to be that.
No. But what I'm saying is, what's something I'll tell you, in my accident, I'm advocating for that roundabout around Dehart and Springfield.
Right. Well, for me, it's different because for you, you're advocating about one thing, but don't forget, we are advocating for 150,000 people. So we advocate for parks. We advocate for housing, for good living. Like a lot of things people don't understand. Excuse me, that isn't our role. It would be the provincial government's role. Like, recently they've taken some zoning away from us. And some people, they get upset because maybe they don't want a 6-story apartment beside them. Mm-hmm. But in some instances, we don't have a say about it. So I just sort of, whatever comes up, you advocate for the best you can do. You put yourself in that situation and say, what is the best we can do for Kelowna? Like, we have the best airport. We have the best waterways. We have the best landfill. We're advocating for a new transportation depot, so we can have electric buses. We're advocating for more prosecutors. We're advocating for safety in Kelowna. So
Amazing.
there's so much that we're advocating, mostly provincial and federal government. So to say one thing, I don't know.
Yeah,
But there's
I
so
get it.
much.
I get it.
Because we want to advocate for every one of our priorities.
Like, aren't you proud that you're in this growth spurt of the Okanagan, that you have that you are part of this?
Yes.
You're like you're making this happen. So it's not only safe, but it's beautiful.
Yes.
We're making it beautiful.
No, you're right.
Still.
But you know what? Even from 2011, every year, I find I've been doing the same thing.
Okay.
Because you've been growing, and and things happen, and development happens, and yeah. So I think it's great to be here now, but it was great to be in 2011 too.
Well, listen, I've been here since 1968.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I've been there since then too.
Yeah.
1970.
Exactly. So we've seen changes.
So
Okay, so let's pivot a little bit. Like, did the young Maxine, the naughty child, did she ever look and think that she was going to be on council, be head of marketing for a hotel, or what was your aspirations when you were younger?
Well, I went to Royal College, and I always liked the hotel.
Where's that?
In Calgary. So I
Okay.
came from Calgary.
Oh, right. Okay.
And so when I came here, like I said, I worked for the bank, and then I worked for the hotel. And the hotel really opened up a lot of things for me.
Yeah. Nice.
It opened up. It opened up seeing a lot of people. I was on the chamber board for many years.
Yes.
In hospitality.
That's when I met you.
Yeah, and I was on many tourism boards. I've been on different boards. I was on the CPA board of BC as the provincial rep for 6 years, which I just loved. I also was CPA.
And did those things just follow you, or did you follow to be them?
No, I think they just followed.
They just followed you, just picked them along the way. I'll do that.
And I was on the RCMP Foundation board for 6 years.
Word.
Because I
That's
was from Ottawa. A friend of mine was on the board, and he said, we need a marketing gal, a blonde marketing gal in Kelowna. So they offered me to be on that board. So I was on the Police Foundation board for 6 years. And then I was an honorary lieutenant colonel in the BCD. So I just finished my term 3 years ago. That sort of came to me to help in the marketing job.
And then all between,
They all came to me.
so with the United Way, the fundraiser,
Yes.
the breakfast,
Yes.
the inception of that is amazing, because in how many years you've been doing it?
Well, that was a good story.
Because that's over $1 million.
Way over a million. That was
Wow.
a good story because way back when I was on, in tourism on the chamber,
Yeah.
a friend of mine, Len Lifchus, was the CEO of United Way, and they were always looking for chairs to run the United Way, every year. So he asked me if I would be the chair of that particular year, and for the United Way. Well, I didn't even know what a chair was, to tell you the truth. I mean, that was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
So we went to chair school. We went to Harrison, every year you went to a conference. So he took me to chair school.
Chair school.
And so I went to chair school, a group of us, and there they asked people to bring what they were doing. They said, if you're doing something really neat for United Way or an event, would you share it with everyone? Well, I was sitting there just like you and I, and there was these people were talking, and the Sutton Place Hotel happened to do this United Way drive-to, not the United Way, just a drive-to. And they had McDonald's bags of breakfast and stuff, and I kept looking at this and looking, and they only lasted 2 years. And I thought the whole time, this could work at the Ramada, this could work for my tenure.
Especially
this would be good for me, and I could raise money in my tenure. So all the way back, that's all I talked about. They actually stopped the vehicle that we were driving at Tropical Cow and told me to get out because they were so sick and tired of lifting the whole time. We kept standing anymore. But anyway,
That's it. When you grab a hold of something, that's what I like about you. Is when you grab a hold of it, it's like, I want to do this.
So I came to the owners of the hotel.
Yeah.
And I said, this is what I'd like to do. And they just said, go ahead. So then I start phoning people for sponsorship. And I phoned Interior Savings. I phoned Industrial Alliance Pacific. One of my good friends, he said, I want to do the bags. And I thought I said, just give me paper bags like they had in Vancouver. Well, he bought me these beautiful breakfast bags that kids could use later as jewelry wardrobe. And he was one of my biggest sponsors. IGA at that time.
Yes.
Dennis Mitchell.
Yes.
There was a Sunright. I went to Sunright. So I have 15 people, 15 sponsors. I thought I was in heaven. And we raised, we did 550 bags, and we raised like $7,000. And I was just in my glory. Well, after that, the next year, more.
You kind of go, how can I make this
And
even
now I have
better?
300 sponsors.
Oh, I
You
know, I
from
love it.
15 to 300. But I'm not doing the drive-thru every year anymore.
It's a lot, but it's a lot of organizing.
It's not about that. Every year I did it for over 20 years until COVID. But you know, I still feel people are, they're still suffering from COVID. People are. Businesses are still not, some of them where they should be.
I know.
And I think for me to ask every year, it's not right. Because I know when people come to me, I can't give it the hotel
And
all the time.
which is wonderful. Just going back, just touching in on your column now, because straight from the heart is advocating for businesses, and you are highlighting businesses that I never even heard of.
Yes.
And then all of a
Thank
sudden
you
it's
for
like
doing that.
I don't even know about that, and you bring that. So that's been going on.
So that was kind of neat because one day the Capital News called me, Paul Winkler. He was the new publisher.
Yeah.
He said, I'm new in town and we'd like to come see you. And I said, okay. I thought it was about tourism again. Everybody was always coming, tourism. What could we do? What could we do better? And I said, well, sure, come. So these suits came in, and I always say these suits came in, sat down. They said, well, we'd like you to do this column. And I said, I laughed. I said, there's no big heck. I said, look, I don't write. I don't like to write. I'm not a writer.
You told me that the first time I met you.
And so I kind of turned. They said, well, think about it. And then then they said, well, how do you write? I said, like I talk. They said, look, we don't want a writer. We have writers. I'm not a journalist. I'm just write like I talk.
Exactly.
I'm just a personality with a big Rolodex.
Well,
That's what I say.
it's like that's why I've been doing mine for 15 years.
Exactly. You know where to go in your industry.
Yeah.
And so anyway, in the end, they said, you know, Maxine, we're going to pay you. And I said, really? So I went home and I told my husband, because he kept saying, no, you're too busy.
Yeah.
I told him they're going to pay you, so take the job. So I told him, but my pay, as you know, goes to charity.
I did not know
I
that.
have this account, most people do, I may even manage that, but I keep that in a separate account, and my money that I get from Cap News, that's my charity money. So when that runs out, I say, okay.
It's like tithing.
If you came to me and said, I'm going to do a marathon, I'll say, okay, here's a check,
something.
or whatever. Yeah, so then after, that's the account I use to give my charity money.
Oh.
Now, United Way days, it all goes to United Way. If I do the driveway, that whole year goes there.
Oh, of course. So, we pretty much got to know Maxine Dehart a little bit more, right? Well, after this, we're going to dig deeper because I have 15 probing questions that I'm going to ask Maxine Dehart, and we're going to really dig in there. I'll see you in a minute. So we're back with Maxine Dehart, and like I said, we're going to get to know her even more because we did a lot of her work and her career, but now these questions are specifically made in order for us to know Max. Are you ready to be known,
I'm
Maxine?
ready to be known.
Yes, okay, my honey.
Well, I don't know. You're ready to know me, but I'm not sure if I'm ready just to know me.
We all want to know you. All right, probing question number 1. Best sandwich.
Oh, you won't believe it. I was in Montreal a month ago, and we went to Swartz's, and the best meat sandwich in the world, and the place was fantastic, and the people were fantastic.
What's the sandwich?
It's a meat, their original meat sandwich.
Oh, the original meat one.
Their meat sandwich, Swartz's meat sandwich.
Okay, because I have the pastrami.
Yeah, and they call it Swartz's meat sandwich.
Oh, okay.
And I'll tell you, fries and pickles and coleslaw.
Yes.
Meat sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say it's one of the, I'll never forget that.
I will never forget mine too. We were in Montreal last year, and I made them go.
Yeah.
Anything there.
The way we went on the bus, hop on, hop off bus.
Exactly. Okay. Number 2, and you can give me one word answers, or you can elaborate, because I love the elaboration.
I'll always elaborate.
Thank you. This is why I love having you as my first guest back. Okay. What's one thing that you own that you really should throw out?
Oh, I was thinking,
Yeah.
always some shoes. I'm so bad, like they will be rickety,
Yeah.
but they're my favorite. and I still wear them. And, you know, probably some shoes.
Yeah, I told you, 30 years old. I
Yeah.
bought these shoes, and I still put them on.
These are old too, but I love them.
But they're patent leather, and they match your
I know. I love those. I can't even remember where I got them, but I love them.
Scariest animal.
No snake.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't want scary anything.
No, I don't want that too. Apples or oranges?
Apples.
Good. A good Okanagan girl.
Apples.
Yes, you are. And it goes with more things than oranges.
No.
I don't want to choose size, but I'm an apple girl.
There you go.
It tastes good with cheese too.
Yeah. Oh, I love apples and cheese. When I'm trying to watch my weight, which is always,
Yes.
instead of when I'm doing my call, I apples and cheese.
Apples and cheese.
Better than a cookie or a chocolate bar.
Yeah, and then you put a little bit of chili pepper jelly on it.
So I've got some of that. I've never done that.
Do that, and it's that extra little
I
bite.
should be eating nothing, but anyway.
No. We always have to eat good well because we live in the Okanagan. Okay. Have you ever asked someone for their autograph?
It's funny. I just asked my nephew for his autograph.
What?
This is so funny. Yesterday, my niece and nephew moved from Vancouver to Calgary, and they moved into this new neighborhood called Mahogany, and they got themselves a big, beautiful dog Chase. And they sent me this magazine with the big magazine with the three of them on it. So I phoned him last night and I said, "You didn't autograph this thing?" And he said, "Oh yeah, Max, I kind of forgot. Like he's normally not in the limelight." So I just asked him for his autograph yesterday.
That's
kind of what you
so
read.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yes. What do you think happens when we die?
I don't want to know.
You don't want to know?
I don't care.
Okay. I like that answer. I get so many different answers.
I don't care. I don't know. And whatever.
All right. Well, favorite action movie?
Oh, Kingsman.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
Or anything action. I'm a cop and robbers gal.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. If it's action, but it has to be good guy, bad guy. Good guy wins. The ending has to be good. Or
Yeah. I love that.
But I like
It's a good foreign dinner.
first number one Kingsman.
Yeah, that is a great. I'm in 007.
I like 007 too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Oh.
I've seen everyone.
Yeah.
I need to have.
I know.
Yeah, they're both good. Which was your favorite actor? See, I'm asking you now. Yeah. 007.
We'll finish, and then I'll tell you we have time. You get one song to listen to for the rest of your life, and what is it? It doesn't have to be over and over like.
It's so funny. I grew up in the Beatles.
Ah.
I grew up in Beatles, Beach Boys. But you know, there's a few songs I like. There's one by the Pointer Sisters I like. I'm So Excited.
Yes.
I love that song. And I like, there's a couple, you know, I heard the song on the radio this morning. And, well, darn it. I thought I was going to write it down. But I forgot. Anyway, but Beatles and whatever. But,
Okay, I'm so excited.
oh, I love that song.
That's your theme
Oh,
song.
my theme song.
Okay,
I love it.
The Dehart theme song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite smell?
Well, favorite smell? Well, probably any food or flowers.
Ooh.
Food or flowers.
Yeah. Favorite food?
Yep.
Specific? What?
Well, you know, you walk down the street and you smell something nice, Italian restaurant, makes you want to go,
Parmesan.
you know, whatever.
Okay.
Food or flowers.
Least favorite smell?
Oh, skunk or cannabis.
Oh.
No, but seriously.
But it smells the same. That's why it's called
I
skunk.
know, just not that I'm, you know, hey,
Oh.
we need skunks, we need whatever, but
We need cannabis.
I know when we were in Ottawa a month or so ago, a lot of cannabis smell around.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I think
gets-
some people get a headache from it.
Yeah, it's the smoke. It's
Yeah.
it's carcinogenic.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but those is not my favorite.
Flat or sparkling?
Oh, sparkler. Definitely sparkler. You and I both sparkling.
I know.
I know you too. Of course.
Most used app on your phone.
Oh, you know what though? I use them all because of Calm. Because you know I post on all of them.
Yeah.
I think I get the most LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Yeah, of course.
Business people, I rant about business.
Of course.
I do advance,
Of course.
as you know, but mostly business.
Yeah.
So business people. So I would say Instagram. I do Facebook, Twitter, or whatever, Twitter and
Yeah.
LinkedIn. But LinkedIn is pretty popular for me. A lot of people.
And I get more LinkedIn little prompts and things, and I keep going through it a lot more than I did before. That's interesting.
I'd say my LinkedIn is very, very popular.
Okay, describe the rest of your life in 5 words.
Want to live to be 100.
All right. We hope you live to be high. When's your birthday?
And still have your mind.
And come, yeah, exactly. When's your birthday?
August 6th, coming up. I am coming up. I'm a Leo. And of course, I did my Leo. He said,
Yes.
I never wanted to be I'm a, even the bad things they say about Leo's, I'm a Leo, right?
No, I love
Right
it.
to the core.
No, I love it. Okay. What number? Okay, this is just random. And I ask everyone, what number am I thinking of?
1.
No. Anyway, someday somebody's going to get my number. Now, what you...
You can't tell me because
No.
you're going to ask everybody else.
Exactly.
Oh, well, that's kind of dumb.
Do you think that Kelowna needs a new performing arts
Oh, of
center?
course, we all do.
Yeah?
And council does.
Oh.
No, we really want that, and we know we're growing, and we know, and the mayor has a task force.
Yes.
Well, as you know, of course you know that, and we all do. It's just the dollars, it's everything has to do with us, and where we could put it and the dollars. Oh no, we all know we need it.
Yeah.
We want it. We have to grow. That's going to be a real growing step for us. Oh, definitely. We've known that since I've been 2011. But
Yeah.
as you progress and do the best you can, I know we had to build this. You have to do that. We needed a new police station.
I know.
They had to come.
And the Parkinson, now that I've been swimming 3 times a week after the accident, I use that pool so much. And the people that join the pool or the people that are around at the senior center, it's
basically
amazing.
What we're building Parkinson, but it's going to be a wellness center.
Yes.
It's going to be forever. And after COVID, people want that. That was the number one thing people told me in the last election.
Right on.
Health and wellness.
Yeah.
That's what they want, as you know.
Mental health and wellness.
Health, mental health,
Yeah.
and wellness. So that was a real priority for me.
Maxine Dehart, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's our show today. Thank you, Maxine, for being on it. And what do you say with Maxine Dehart? I'll see you soon.